Hi guys, I am MCroft07, also known as Mel, and I am an artist on Twitch. I specialise mostly in body painting, and I do a little bit of makeup, but it's kind of rare. I like to do a lot of cos painting, but recently I've also been having a look at expanding my style and doing some other things which are completely out of my comfort zone as well, because I just always really like testing my own boundaries and my own limits with makeup. So what I mainly do on Twitch is a lot of cos painting. A lot of those things include me becoming certain characters, especially ones that are found in comic books or popular culture. I really love the style of comic books, and I really also kind of love video games. I really love Lara Croft and Tomb Raider. So sometimes I'm doing a lot of stuff related to that, other times I am creating original characters as well, but most of the time I do a lot of different comic-like stuff really, because I love the style of comics. Don't know if you can tell. I love the style and I love making it my own, but also still staying very accurate as possible to a character. I think bringing comics to life is something so wonderful, because to me, and the way I see it, is that comic books, they bring a lot of hope to a lot of people. And it's so lovely to have this idea of somebody out there always coming in to save the day. Sometimes I think we do kind of need that, especially also in our personal lives, and I feel like to be able to bring these amazing and so well thought out characters to life is something that I just really enjoy doing, and I love testing out my own boundaries while I'm doing that to just really see if I can become the character, and that's one of my favourite things to do. What is my background in makeup? For me, I'm completely self-taught. I haven't had a lesson in my life. Nothing. A lot of my background, the reason why I kind of got into it in the first place was because I was always the kid that went to town at like fancy dress parties, and I was like, I must become the voodoo doll. It was never really a half-assed attempt at getting into a certain character, and one of the main things for me was I had like this fancy dress on my last day of sixth form, and I really wanted to do Thing 1, Thing 2 and the Cat in the Hat. My friends all agreed, but then I was really frustrated because we didn't have a Whoville nose. And I got so wound up that I couldn't find a prosthetic anywhere, and I think at this point I was like 17, 18. I was so annoyed that I couldn't find a prosthetic anywhere, so I decided to just go make one myself, and I bought latex and I made this like mold from this head, and I was really proud of myself, and it worked. Obviously, I look back now and like all the edges are a bit nasty, but I learned so much after while I was doing that I then continued to play with the latex, and I just turned myself into countless zombies. I'd always been playing with makeup to a point where I was always drawing on my face with it even before then, and then I started getting into a lot of face painting. Now, when I was doing a lot of the face painting, I just found it was so fun to be so silly, and I know a lot of my community will know, I used to enjoy drawing a fish on my face and like just talking. Over the past couple of years, I've been taking it a lot more seriously, and I was doing a lot of face and chest. I was like doing a lot of like, things like Captain America, and I was finding it really fun. And I was kind of doing it on and off through university, before university, after university, and then I decided I wanted to do a full body because I did a Captain America paint, and everything I did was blue because the red in Captain America kind of comes more from his chest, and I was a bit like, I've just painted myself blue with an A on my forehead. That's all I've done. A can stand for so many things. Stop it. What do I love about makeup? For me, I'm going to group this with body painting as well. And what I really love about it is that it can be anything you want it to be. It is a tool. It's just like, for instance, acrylic paint to me. Acrylic paints are also great. Watercolors are great. Makeup is just another medium that you can use. Like, if you want to create art with something, I don't understand what stops you. And for me, that's the way I feel about makeup. Makeup can be something that you use to express yourself every day. Like, I didn't wake up with these green lips, okay? But for me, wearing things like green lipstick and black lipstick and blues, it really brings out my personality, and I love it as a form of self-expression. For me, body painting is like a whole nother world. You can just create something on a moving canvas, and to me that's the most amazing thing you can do. For me it's a tool to express something that I would love to do. I would love to be Starfire. That would be great. I would love to walk around with like the hair, you know, whoa. I'd love to be able to walk around looking like that, walk around like Poison Ivy, etc. But with body painting I can, and I also I also get to be with my community, and I love my community so much. So the kind of makeup that I specialise in is definitely body painting. That's definitely more my specialist zone. If you've got questions about becoming things like Starfire, I'm your gal. But definitely that's the kind of air zone that I personally specialise in, especially for a lot of my more recent stuff that I've been doing over the past couple of years. It's definitely a lot more full body. When I say full body, I mean like head to torso, full body looks. I go for big canvases, big, and I just really love blending things out quite well. I mean, I hope they will. So guys, I really hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to listen to me ramble on. I am MCroft07. You can find me on twitch.tv as MCroft07, and you can find me on Instagram, MCroft07. The only one that's a little bit different is my Twitter, and that's MelissaCroft07, because I printed it on a business card and then I didn't want to like wipe it off and stuff, you know. So thanks for taking the time out of your day to listen to me, guys. I really appreciate all of you, and I hope to see you on Twitch, and thank you so much for supporting us. Thank you.